Imagine a brand new housing estate goes up near Dublin. Every house is finished, ready to move in. You never get the chance to buy one. Not because you were too slow, because the entire estate was already sold to one buyer before it ever hit the open market. In Ireland, they're nicknamed Cuckoo funds, large international investment funds that buy entire housing developments in bulk. Instead of selling homes one by one to families, developers sell the whole estate at once, directly, to one institutional buyer. These homes are never listed for individual buyers at all. First-time buyers simply never get the option to bid on them. It's named after the cuckoo bird, which lays its eggs in another bird's nest, pushing the original occupants out entirely. Between 2018 and 2021 alone, institutional investors purchased close to 17,000 homes across Ireland. Here's what makes this personal. Many of these homes were originally designed and marketed specifically for first-time buyers. Families who saved for years for a deposit found the exact homes they wanted were never actually available to them at all. Once bought by a fund, these homes typically don't get resold. They become long-term rental properties instead. So the same family that couldn't buy the house often ends up renting it instead, from the very fund that outbid them. And because these funds manage large portfolios, they can set consistent, often higher, rent prices across entire estates. This became such a big story that it actually reached government cabinet meetings. In 2021, a petition signed by over 25,000 people called on the government to stop tax breaks for these funds. Public anger grew loud enough that ministers were forced to bring proposals directly to cabinet to address it. Defenders of the funds argue something important. Some of these developments simply wouldn't get built without that guaranteed bulk sale. For certain large apartment projects, developers say fund backing is the only thing that makes construction financially viable at all. In response to public pressure, the government introduced new rules limiting the bulk buying of housing estates. New planning guidance now restricts local authorities from approving housing developments explicitly intended for bulk sale to funds. But there's a twist. When one door closed, these funds found another one. With new housing limits in place, some of the same investment funds have started buying up Irish farmland instead. Farmers now warn they're being priced out of land in similar ways, pushed toward renting instead of owning. It's raised a bigger question. When large institutional capital enters any market, it tends to follow wherever the profit goes next. The government also moved to change the tax treatment of these investment structures, aiming to reduce the incentive to bulk buy. The debate isn't simple. Some of these funds do add real housing supply. Others simply outcompete ordinary buyers for existing homes. Solution 1. Require new developments to offer a guaranteed share of homes to individual buyers before any bulk sale is allowed. Solution 2. Increase transparency, requiring new homes to be publicly listed for a minimum period before institutional sale. Solution 3. Continue tightening tax incentives that currently make bulk buying more profitable than individual home sales. Ireland's housing crisis isn't only about too few homes. Sometimes the homes exist, you just never get the chance to buy one.